I think the biggest surprise last night was John Cooper didn't take that perfect opportunity to yell, "Typical Montreal!"
I think the biggest surprise was the Kings looking like the Leafs.
Woo! Are
you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster.
Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg!
What the hell are you talking about?
This team is ruining my life! Gonna keep it short and sweet. The Montreal Canadiens win 3-2 over the Tampa Bay Lightning, and in doing so take a 3-0 series lead. Skipping ahead, obviously we gotta go to that disallowed goal from Tampa. Game changer, potentially a series changer. Let's just start with simple yes or no questions. Under the current NHL rules, should that goal have counted? Based on what I have heard and based on what I have read, no, that goal should not have counted. Was Alex Killorn in Carey Price's way? Yes. Did PK Subban kinda sit on him like a beanbag chair? Yes. It's like an episode of The Big Comfy Couch in their crease. With PK and Carey, the fans are all merry on the Alex Killorn couch. Shows in development. Now, wait. Is that rule flawed? I don't care what you say, yeah it is. Guy gets knocked into the net, a player obstructs him from leaving. Yeah, he maybe had a second after that to leave, but the whole point is he was put there and then prevented from leaving there for a bit. And I saw a lot of people go, video review wouldn't have helped in this case. Technically, you're right. They would have video reviewed it, looked at it, and gone, well, he was in Carey Price's way. Under the current rule, that's not a goal. But when you use your head for a sec, I don't know how to word the edit to the rule. I'm not smart enough for that. But here's what it should be. If player A is knocked into the net and then sat on like a beanbag chair, you should be able to call it back. Or I guess not call it back. You should be able to call it a goal. And if you're not sure he was sat on like a beanbag chair, why don't you go ahead and look at the video replay. One thing I never understand in these instances is people go, oh, you're slowing the game down. Slowing the game down? Most of these take, what, 2 minutes? I tell you what, if you don't like those, dump-ins, they're illegal. And every time you ice the puck, the other team gets a penalty shot. Because you don't like that the game is taking too long because that makes it boring, right? Well then, anything that makes it boring, just illegal. Can't do it. Anyway, yada yada yada. Just asking for a little common sense. That goal aside, Montreal has been in the driver's seat the whole time. Cruise control. And you know, enough of the woulda, shoulda, couldas with Ben Bishop. I mean, I've been saying it. Tampa would be a much better team with Ben Bishop. Maybe they win game one. Maybe they win all the games so far. But it's the Stanley Cup playoffs. Every team that doesn't win has some maybes. Even the teams that do win have some maybes. You gotta move on. The Boston Bruins win 4-1 over the Detroit Red Wings and tie the series up at 1. There's the Bruins I remember. I've been saying the key to beating Boston is you don't engage them in their nonsense. Problem is, the Bruins are the kings of getting you to engage in their nonsense. And apart from that, they're a pretty damn good team. And a team that, if you don't buy into all their head games and crap like that, are still very hard to beat, which is why you can't give up a goal like the first one. And then there's some stuff you just can't stop. How about Iginla to Lucic? Holy crap. Iginla, as it turns out, very good at hockey. And as a fan of the sport, that's the Lucic I like watching. Using a stick for something, you know. But Detroit went in as the lowest seed in the East, and they're heading back to Detroit with the series tied at 1. They gotta be at least somewhat happy with that. The Philadelphia Flyers win 4-2 over the New York Rangers, and in doing so, tie the series at 1. And the good news for the Flyers is it wasn't just stars doing it, because any team can have a good game from their stars. Jakub Voracek scores for the Flyers. He's a usual suspect. But then the game is tied by Jason Atkinson making up for his Game 1 gaffe. Luke Schenn scores, and he's not exactly Ovechkin. And Wayne Simmons with the dagger, not exactly Claude Giroux, but a hell of an underrated score. Those damn Flyers. They don't have the goaltending Boston does, but I find a similarity between them in attitude and just their ability to get under their opponent's skin. So the Rangers might be better, and they might be the favorite, but Philly can win. They know that and the Rangers know that. It's going to be a good series. It already is. And then last but not least, what the hell was that? Teeth! The LA Kings win 2-0 and in doing so, tie their series up with San Jose. Is what I was thinking I was going to have to say in this video. The Sharks win 7-2 over the LA Kings, scoring 7 unanswered goals, and they take a 2-0 series lead. And I didn't catch the whole game, but I can only assume that the Sharks were sparked by a big goal from Patrick Marleau or Joe Thornton or Logan Couture or one of their many stars. Sorry, let me actually check. I should check. When did Thornton start spelling his name with a B? For the second straight game making an impact, Mike the Honey Badger Brown. First game knocking over quick, second game scoring on quick. And for the second straight game, Rafi Torres. Taken after a Torres from a different sport. And then, you know, the rest of the Sharks showed up. I don't like using game highlights in these videos, so tell you what, this Shark will be the San Jose Sharks, and this chocolate Easter Bunny will be the LA Kings. And he's regal looking, a little bit, hockey player. First, Kings up 2-0. They looked golden, didn't they? But then Brown and Torres score and they look naked. And then for the rest of the game, I will be playing the role of the Shark. You see, I shot that clip not knowing if it was hollow or not because that could have really hurt. It's chocolate, so it would have hurt so good. I bet a lot of people had the Sharks coming out of the first two games with a 2-0 series lead. I bet none of you had them outscoring the Kings 13-5. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you liked it. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell your friends. Tell all of them. I don't care where they're from. Even Latvia or Greece or somewhere else that loves all the S's. And I'll see you next time.